Thank you guys for that, because we needed that. We need that in our society still. We need culture. We need love. We need people that still get together and believe in a family and togetherness. Thank you for that. Next we have Art and Temple with Occupy.
Hello everybody. Our group, we're artists and we do what we can do. We don't believe that we don't have a job. There's plenty of jobs. You just have to create it for yourself. And that's what we are. We're creators. There's other people that will value you, that will worship you, that will care about you when you help them, because there's so many people in need. Just because a corporation doesn't want to hire you, don't believe you're worthless. You guys are powerful. You guys have power. Not only that, but with technology at our fingertips, we could be our own media. We don't need the media to be here to tell the world what we're doing. Look around. You see the media here? But what have we got? What have we accomplished today? I see different people from different classes, from different amount of money I'm sure they have in their bank account. I'm sure some people poor and some people like me from South Central. But we're here. And not only we're here, but we have been activated because we know there's something horribly wrong. We smell the smoke, and we know something's burning. The problem is that the majority of the population don't know that, because there's a competition going on right now. That's what you must know. In order to exactly solve your problem, you must exactly know what the problem is. There's a competition, and it's not over money, over jobs, or anything else. It's a competition over your attention. If you truly knew the value of who you are, then you could change the world today. Revolution is not violence. Violence is not the solution, and I can prove it to you logically speaking, because I speak logic. I speak logically because that's all I have. I'm nobody according to the system. If anything, I'm a criminal because I spent over 12 years of my life incarcerated. So I've been outside of the system, observing everything happening for a long time. And from my observation, I've seen that you guys are just fighting and confused over who's involved and all this other stuff, and you're not dealing with the facts. And the facts is that over 15 million people went homeless, and those homes still exist, but the banks own them now. Right now, you guys think everything's broken. It's all a plan, because they're not losing. They're making profit right now. How can we say it's broken to them, but they're making 40% profit? You cannot say that's broken to them. That's why they look at us like we're silly. Like, hey, this is working perfectly for me. That's what they're saying. It's broken for the majority because there's something called hoarding. You guys know about hoarding, what that means? When you get what you need and then you collect more. That's what's happening in their hearts for you guys to understand. Because at one time they said, I'll be happy with 100 million. Then 500 million, then 1 billion, and 50 billion. Now we're going towards a trillion, and they're competing, and they put that list called Forbes out there, so you guys can know it's all about ego, because they're not doing nothing with that wealth. They're hoarding it, and because that wealth is no longer coming to you guys, it's not doing nothing for you guys. But it's doing a lot for your ego, because when they go to eat, they can say, yeah, I'm in third place, and you're in second place, I'm in first place. You know what? There's no such thing first, second, third place. We're all in this boat together. If the ship sinks, we're all going down. And so if you guys pay attention to what's happening, they have us divided and conquered. So what we have to do is to do what we did today, which is unify and get together and say, hey, you that's talking bad about this other guy, we don't want to hear that right now because things are just so serious right now. We need to solve this problem. And we're not going to argue with you about what the problem is, because the conservatives have their solutions and the liberals have their solution. But the problem is they both agree that there's a problem. They're both in the same boat. And guess what? If you roll a boat with one paddle, you're going to go in circles. It looks like motion, it looks like movement, but you're not going nowhere like a dog chasing his tail. You're getting right back to the same location. And so what would happen if a bird had only one wing and flapped with the left? It's going to go in circles in that area. And then if you flap the right, you're not going to move. You got to use both wings to fly. We need the left and the right. We need unity to solve our problems. That's the solution. So one side is going to be the better of the two and say, I don't care what bad stuff they say you said about me. I want to hear what you have to say because I want to understand you, because me and you actually agree that there's a huge problem going on in our country. So I'm born here. I care about what happens here. My father served in the Korean War. And guess what? If he would have died, that would have been his service. That would have been his donation to his country, because I wouldn't be here to speak to you guys. So I'm here speaking, but yet my father is willing to sacrifice. But that's the problem. We have become generation me. It's all about me. But yet that's the solution is we. We gotta become generation we. We must become ambassadors. We must become well informed. We must keep educated. You don't need a degree from Harvard to tell us that we know something. We know what's going on right now. You don't need to tell us, hey, you guys are doing bad. Look, Portland, Oregon, they just won a battle. They were outspent 3-1 on the issue of fluoride, putting fluoride in the water. They beat the left and right, got together, and they won. And you know what? We will win. We will win. And this, look, trip off. We will win, but yet I have no hope. I speak with confidence. This ain't no hope. The science, the truth, the clarity is all there on our side. The same as what happened with the cigarettes, when the professionals with their suits and their doctor uniforms lied to the Congress, the Senate, and all the politicians. They lied upside down.
Whoa, I can actually see the chat in here.
But now we know how devastating they are. But yet, there's no accountability. The politicians lie to you.
It feels good in here.
Hummingbirds, butterflies, rainbows come out their mouth. But yet, they treat us horribly. Because they already know we just want to hear a good thing. It's like we're in a bad relationship and we don't know what to do about it. Because guess what? Those of you who voted for Obama, you still ended up getting bushwhacked. You still ended up getting ambushed. Guantanamo wasn't closed, the war expanded. Now we're supporting Al Qaeda in Syria because now we want to cross our fingers. They're promising they're not going to hurt us. Al Qaeda, literally. They're saying, back us up, give us an air force, give us some shelter because the secular government outside is whooping their ass now. Over 30 countries are contributing Al Qaeda terrorists. Don't you guys see? It's all a sham. It's all an illusion. They're just creating fear because they understand that fear is the glue that keeps it all together. But once you're no longer afraid, the glue has been broken. The whole marketing plan is on hierarchy. You gotta obey the person on top, and you can do what you want on the bottom. And that's why the police get away with what they're doing to us repeatedly. Because believe it, the people on top of the police know they're killing us over and over and over and over. What's the standard phrase that the police use? I was scared. Hold on. That guy had a cell phone. He had his finger in his pocket. He didn't have nothing. But repeatedly, they don't go to jail. But believe me, all that evidence is put to the side. So when they tell them to attack us, they're going to attack us. But like somebody has said, man, the police have gone crazy. They're literally harassing and putting under investigation people that are selling raw milk. Raw milk. So, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I'll just say this. Don't believe them. And that's the thing that I'm proud about the Occupy. They try to brainwash us into thinking that the Democrats are on our side. Nope, we have the light bulb on. We know that you're not on our side, neither the other side. And so we're not joining either of you. So we're going to be on everybody's side. Because that's the only way we're going to win. Human rights, global rights, and that's it. And somebody's talking about Agent Orange in Vietnam when they were spraying the soldiers in the weird. That was like 30, 40 years ago. Let's talk about right now. We don't need to be retarded. Let's talk about right now, because right now the military is using depleted uranium inside their ammunition, which is creating a whole bunch of radiation that our soldiers didn't have to go in through. So what are the causes of radiation? We know, cancer. So why are they using depleted uranium in ammunition? Because supposedly it works better. It works better for the corporation that's manufacturing it with the technology that we finance, yeah, but not for our soldiers. So I don't know what to say, but hey, good luck to all you guys. I'm gonna keep on fighting, and if you guys really believe in what you're doing, this is a lifetime commitment. It ain't just one day a year we're coming out here and hey, what's going on. No, this is every day, and your power. This is your power. You guys want to know your power? They have one language, even though they come from every country in the world. They only have one language, and that language is money. So when you earn your money, that means you actually created it, you harnessed it, and you grab that money, and the physical manifestation of that is the money, the physical money. So when you give your energy to a corporation that doesn't even care about you, don't be surprised they're going to turn around and use your own energy against you. So our power is not buying and not supplying these people with our money anymore, like Apple. Apple Corporation is making ridiculous amount of profit right now using slave labor in China. So now how can I compete with that? I can't. Because I'm not going to work at that low wage. And so now what you have the employees in China committing suicide inside of Foxconn, so they have to put nets to solve the problem. Well, the true solution was to pay them better. That's the solution. So I mean, this deep. This thing is deep. It's not just dirt. Me personally, what I figured out, it's all interconnected. The more informed you are, the more you can connect the dots. But the first thing you have to do is empty yourselves of the BS, because you've been fooled up since you were a little kid of other ideas, other conclusions, and you're accepting it. That's you. I changed myself when I said, you know what, I'm going to start off like I'm a baby and I'm going to question everything. And after you question every single thing, even the labels you have for yourself, if it's so and if it's truth, then it's going to be more true and so in your mind. But if it's a lie, at least you know you were going the wrong way and you can correct yourself. Right? The only way you can know that is you question yourself. That's all I have to say. Good luck. This is my group. And we're organic. We're from LA, different parts, and we believe and we're doing something about it.